While she was in Carmel, that she began to really formulate her little way, because she, the film shows how convent life was really difficult for her because of all the, she talks about how there were more thorns than roses. And then she realizes,
you could get a little feel of that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Really,
I'm not made of wood, young lady, right?
Yeah, she was really tormented in that convent, and so realizing I have nothing to offer, I have no great suffering to offer God, but I have these little things that are great enough.
Could you maybe expand a little bit what her little way is? What does that mean?
I think I'm still beginning to understand that her little way is something that any person can grasp. I think she was frustrated that she wasn't like a Mary Magdalene, a great sinner that had all these sins to offer up to God, or St. Augustine, or St. Paul, who had all this suffering to offer up to God. But she was ordinary, and that's, I think, what makes her so accessible to us. Little things like helping that sister. The sister wasn't very kind to her, and she could offer that small mortification up to the Lord. Those little things that we all run into in our daily lives that we can offer up.
Yeah, I know. You know, I've loved Therese too, and you know, she said, you know, I'd like to be a saint, but I don't think I've got what it takes. You know, I don't feel attracted to these great penances or, you know, these heroic deeds. I'm just a little French girl here in a convent.
That's the first line
up.
of the film, is I want to be a saint, but I feel so helpless to set that off.
And that's why she kind of had to learn how to, first of all, depend on God to do it in her. You know, she had to kind of keep casting herself on the mercy of God, and then she had to find a way of expressing love, you know, in her circumstances, which was these little things of daily life, you know, where she could learn how to bear insult, or bear ingratitude, or, you know, bear insensitivity or disappointments with love, you know, and it was a way in which she could grow in love and grow in holiness. Is there anything else in her life that, or her writings, that struck you particularly or have been a personal help to you?
Yeah, I think her confidence, her audacity, when she decides that she has a calling to the religious life, and she knows that she's too young to go, as they say. She just, out of nowhere, you know, let's go see the Pope about it. Who would think to do that? You know, like, I'll just go ask, you know, the big guy on earth about it. It's just, who thinks to do that? And that audacity really strikes me continually. Like, I wish I had that confidence just to say, let's go ask the Holy Father. No problem. You know?
Well, even when she got there, you know, she tells how they were all instructed how nobody should speak to the Pope, and you just pass by and, you know, just, you know, get a, you know, kiss his ring and keep moving, and don't say anything. That would be inappropriate. So she kind of decides that she's going to say something. She actually grabs a hold of his knees.
Yeah, they had to drag her away from the Holy Father.
Yeah, she said, Holy Father, I want to go in the convent, and if you just give the word, they'll do it.
Yeah.
And so his handlers and his advisors were
like,
this
15-year-old girl's like clutching on it.
Yeah, they're saying, well, you know, they told them, well, the bishop back in France is considering it, and so the Pope said, well, the bishops, you know, will be considering it there, and she said, well, if you say it, he'll do it. You know, it's all, you know, they kind of dragged her away.
But it's really indicative of her relationship with God. She asked anything she thought was in his will of him.